Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Martin and I'll be your host for this tour of Edmonton International Airport. We are here today. I am not flying today, so I can't take you to the air side, but I can take you for a little stroll around the area here where visitors can come, and people who are seeing their loved ones off come to say goodbye. So take you for a little tour. We are just in the quiet area of the airport. It doesn't appear to be that busy right now, but as we walk along, we shall see if it gets busier as we go. Here's more areas of the airport. Like I say, it looks like it's kind of quiet today. It's a Saturday. Here are some of the flights, arrivals and such and whatnot. And most appear to be on time. So that is a good thing if you're flying out of Edmonton International Airport or expecting anybody to come. And of course, we always have a Tim Hortons everywhere we go. And having said Tim Hortons, I just want to give a shout out to Popsy Guy. That was appreciated. Popsy Guy, buying me a coffee. Link in my description. Now we are going to take a little ride on the escalator and head up to the second floor of the airport. Of course, over there you've got your currency exchange. You need to get some currency on the way here. Here we've got the Canadian Brew House right away when you come up. And here is some great artwork. These are the dimensions of carry-on luggage that you have here. So got to make sure that your luggage fits in these dimensions, I guess. So if it's too big, you got to check your luggage. Here's the Renaissance Edmonton Airport Hotel. My wife and I have stayed here when we did our little staycation. That was fun. That was last year. So maybe we shall do that again. Here's another area of the airport as we come in. So it is a quiet day today. There's Flair Airlines and other discount airlines further down there. Look at that big clock. And there is the Renaissance Hotel entrance. It's really quite nice. Here's WestJet. WestJet and all the lanes, like I say. I used to work here actually once in a while at this airport. And if you go up there, up the escalator to the third floor, that's the pass office, where you pick up your red pass and other important documents if you want to work behind the airside. So yeah, pretty cool. This is a look outside from the second floor where we are here. Just kind of give you a look. Let me know in the comments, how are your airports? Are they pretty quiet on a Saturday afternoon? This one is quiet today. And as you can see, you've got all kinds of airport or airlines flying out of here. You got Air Canada, WestJet, Alaska, Flair, Porter, Sunwing, and United. They all fly out of Edmonton International Airport. There you've got Porter Airlines over there. You got Air Canada over there. And then there's your Dex's office. Cool. Over there you've got your Alaska Airlines. And then you've got your US departures over there. So we will take a little stroll in that direction. Everything is automated nowadays. You got your self check-in. Cool. And then all your check before you go. Make sure you doing things the right way. Vacation mode is on. Are you going on a vacation anytime soon? And there you've got your checked baggage going to the US. So is it just me, or is this one of the most boring airports I've ever been to? I was in Montreal airport in October, and that was a hustling place, I tell you. This place is dead as a doornail. Reminds me of a bus station, the old Greyhound bus stations back in the day. Now I will say that I am on the non-air side, so I'm assuming that if you went to the air side, it would be a lot busier over there. I know there are a lot more businesses, restaurants, and shops over there, so I guess you got to be fair. But we'll take a little drive, and I'll go around behind the airport and see if we can see some planes, because you can't see anything from here. Let's take a peek up at the observation deck. Maybe we can see something up there. We'll go up there and see what we can see. Here we go. Okay, so this is going through security. So as you leave the one side and go onto air side, you have to have your bags checked and everything else. We'll take a little stroll over there. I see we might be able to see some planes. Over there where it says the shot at white, that is airside. So let's go. Okay, here is airside. So as you can see, it is a little busier. I'm obviously not on airside or in airside, but this is looking a little busier. People are now, they've gone through security and they are waiting for their flights. So that is the one side. And let's take a look over here on this side. So over there, as you can see, you've got your booster juice, there's a Boston pizza, a Starbucks, and so forth. And people are strolling around, waiting for their plane. Let's continue. Here's some nice art that they have on the wall. I'm not sure who painted all these, but they are kind of nice. Do you see anything in particular that you like? I like this one here with the Eiffel Tower. That is quite nice. Well done. And here's one of Big Ben. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, there we go. There's some planes. There's a WestJet plane. We'll take a look and see if he's going to take off. Over there you can see there's a prop plane. Just waiting to get some services done. There's WestJet. He's moving. He's taxiing onto the runway. Peeking up over the roof over there is the new control tower. The old one is that one there, but this is the newest one. Kind of nice design. There we go. There we go. Plane taking off. Sorry for the wind. There she goes. So here is the entire complex. It's actually quite a big structure. Goes all the way down there. As you can see. So as you can see over there is the airport where we just came from. But now we are going to go to the back of the airport where the fence is and the runways are and see if we can see any planes. Back here is the back side. Here's where that hotel is. And we're gonna go this way and see what we can see. I might not be allowed past certain areas, but we will see. I think I might have to turn around and go to another area, but that straight ahead is where the runway is. But maybe we can see something if we go this way. And here's the Renaissance Hotel, which I mentioned before. Let's see what's back here. I don't think we're going to see much back here. I think I'm going to have to go to another area. Well, there's a plane sitting over there, but I don't see much going on. This is the runway, so if I sit here long enough, maybe we'll see a plane land or take off. But who knows how long we have to wait. I don't think that plane is even in operation. It doesn't look like it. Maybe it's a plane graveyard. Who knows? Well, I guess I'm going to call it a video. Can't sit here all day waiting for a plane to come by. So, I hope you liked this video. I'm sorry I couldn't show you more, but this is not a very dynamic airport, I guess. Doesn't seem to be much traffic. Even though I couldn't go on to the air side, you'd think there'd be more planes landing and taking off. But I sat here for 10 minutes and nothing. Deader than a doornail. Okay. I hope you like this video. Please comment down below. Are your airports more lively than this? I'm sure if you're in Chicago or New York or London, they'll be a lot more busier than this. Or, of course, Montreal or Toronto. Or Toronto. Okay, have a great one, folks. And we will see you in the next video. Cheers.